Hey, what's up guys? Dan back at you with another video. Today's item guide, we're talking about the Brainstormer. Brainstormer is a Hyperion shotgun that does just what it does. It just shoots all the shields down as quick as possible. It is a very strong gun. What it does is kind of special ability is every time you shoot an enemy, it will cause a chain lightning type of thing to happen, as you can see, where it chains to other enemies. That also increases the longevity of the dot. Also increases the damage of just the gun itself. As far as chaining to other enemies, strips shields very quickly, and I think for any class this is just a must-have gun in your build, just because if you're mobbing a lot of enemies, especially once you're in the higher tier of difficulty with more shields active all the time, it's always nice to have a gun that you can pull out that's going to just strip the shields. Also, because of the dot, causes a little bit of a stun effect to happen to enemies because they're so busy getting shocked that they can't, damage you for a few moments. So this is a very strong gun. I've been running this a lot on my Amara, and I've been running it a lot on Mo's for two separate reasons. Amara has a big build around elemental stuff, and it just thrives heavily in that build. It just destroys everything, especially if you run a fusion as well. You don't need it, but no matter what, it's a pretty fun build on Amara. I would highly suggest it. We have been running it on Mo's recently, as we just got one to drop a few nights ago. Haven't really found a very specific spot for it, but since we're running a lot against a lot of bosses with it, I do enjoy running this gun to stripping those bosses' shields. And if you get very lucky with the Mayhem Mode 3 modifiers, sometimes you can get the build going where you have increased shotgun damage by 50%, and you also get elemental damage increased by 70%. So if you get really lucky with those two things, this thing will absolutely shred every single thing in its path, including armor, shields, and flesh. And it will just destroy all the mobs around, because of course you would chain lightning those enemies as they start rushing you. So my thoughts on the gun itself: I think it's a very fun gun. I don't believe it is tied to a specific enemy. I've gotten it from being gifted, of course, from a couple people in chat. I also have farmed Trant for a couple of them. We've also gotten one from Grave Ward, for example. So just get out there like most of the guns currently and just farm on Mayhem Mode 2 or 3 and just hope you get one to drop. It's very worth having though. We're going to be playing with Zane next, and I've heard some pretty cool things might be able to be done with it, but we'll just we'll wait and see. So that's going to do it for this video. If you have a Brainstormer, let me know what kind of builds you have been running with it. And yeah, thanks so much for watching it. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you soon.